Okay, fourth grade. I promised I would do a video showing how to divide with long division like we did in class today. So these are the problems from your assignment that I'm going to work through with you. So let's get started. I believe this is number 3 on your worksheet. So it's the dividend is 6,388. The divisor is 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the first digit, 6, in the thousands place. How many groups of 3 can I place into 6? Or 3 times what is 6? 2, right? So I'm going to put 2 above the 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. So I divided, multiplied. Now I'm going to subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. Then I'm going to bring down that next number. We're finished with the 6s, the 6 column. I'm going to bring down the next number, which is a 3, and it is in the hundreds place, representing 300. So now my question is, how many 3s are in 3? Well, 1, because I know that 1 times 3 equals 3. I'm going to place that in the hundred spot above the 3. Now that was dividing. I'm going to multiply. 1 times 3 equals 3. Then I will subtract. 3 minus 3 equals 0. I'm finished with the hundreds column. I'm going to bring down the tens digit. Now my question is, how many 3s are in 8? Well, I know that 2 times 3 is 6. So we'll say 2. That's the dividing part. Now I'm going to multiply. 2 times 3 equals 6. I will subtract. And I'm left with 2. I have finished the tens column with that 8. Now I'm going to bring down the digit in the ones column, 8. Okay, now I'm going to say how many 3s are in 28. Well, I know that 3 times 9 equals 27. So that has to be the one I use, because 3 times 10 is 30, and that's just too much. 9 times 3 is 27. I will subtract. I have 2,129, remainder 1 is my quotient. Okay, the next one that I will work through with you is 8,341 divided by 4. All right, first question. How many 4s are in 8? Well, I know that 4 times 1 equals 4, and 4 times 2 equals 8. So I know that's the one. 2 times 4 equals 8. I'm going to subtract. 8 minus 8 equals 0. I'm finished with the thousands, a place value, the 8. So I'm going to go to the hundreds, and I'm going to bring down the digit in the hundreds column, the 3. Now my question is, how many 4s will fit in 3? None of them. 0. 0 times 4 is 0. When I subtract, I'm left with 3, and I am finished with the hundreds column. I'm going to go to the tens column and bring down that 4 in the tens column. Now my question is, how many 4s are in 34? Well, I know that 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 7, 28. 4 times 8, 32. 4 times 9, So 32 plus 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, 36. All right. That looks like the closest without going over. So not 4 times 9 equals 36, but 4 times 8 equals 32. This is the one that I'm going to use. So I'm going to say, all right, put my 8 factor here. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 minus 2 is 2. I am finished with the tens column. So I'm going to bring down the digit in the ones column, which is 1. Now my question is, how many 4s are in 21? Well, I know that 4 times 5 is 20. So that is the one I'm going to use. 5 times 4 equals 20. That is my remainder. So the quotient is 2,085, remainder 1. And the last one I'm going to work through with you is 7,529 divided by 4. So again, I'm going to use my 4s. Since I'm working with 7 in the thousands column, I know that 4 times 2 is too much. So I'm going to do 1. 1 times 4 equals 4. I'm going to subtract, and I'm left with 3. I am finished with the thousands column. I'm going to bring down the digit in the hundreds column, the 5. Now my new question is, how many 4s are in 35? Well, hopefully I can look over here and see that, yep, I've got it right here. It's going to be 8 because 35 is more than 32, but less than 36. So I will use this. 8 times 4 equals 32. I will subtract, and I'm left with a 3. Okay, I have finished the hundreds column with the digit 5. So now I'm going to go to the tens column and bring that digit down. Every digit has to be used. Okay, well, I just did this fact, so I know it's going to be 8 because 8 times 4 is 32. And when I subtract, I get 0. So now I'm ready to use my digit in the ones place, that 9. It still has to be used. How many times will 4 go into 9? Well, I hope we know that it's 2, because 8 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 is 12. That's too much. 2 times 4 equals 8. I subtract. I'm left with 1 remainder. So the quotient is 1,882 and a remainder of 1. So remember, you divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And you keep doing that until you've used all the digits in the dividend. Happy dividing!